Artist Kenny Lattimore has managed to have a long-standing career in the music industry. He just released his 10th studio album, and Christine caught up with the soul man himself to find out how he keeps the crowds coming back for more.
You and your silky smoothie sounds have been around for 25 years, which seems impossible because, quite frankly, you look 25. Okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'm not kidding. All right, that is such staying power for a singer-songwriter. What would you say, if you could kind of narrow it down, is the secret sauce?
You know what? The theme of love. Love never goes out of style. And I try to make sure that I stay right within my lane. I sing to the hearts of women and the minds of men to encourage you in love. That's my musical purpose.
Oh.
So it seems like, as long as I stay there, I'm good. And you know what? Collaboration. Collaboration is so key, because if you surround yourself with people who continue to allow you to be a student and learn, I have not taken for granted that I could not learn from the new generation or people younger than me. So I have young producers now who are saying, this is what the new sound of R&B is each time, so that I can stay contemporary.
Let's talk about some of the music industry legends you've worked with. Clive Davis, super producer L.A. Reid. Talk about what those experiences were like for you.
Wow, Clive Davis, tremendously validating when Clive Davis signed me to Arista. He was on the top of the world with Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin and so many others. And it was at a time when Columbia Records was changing their direction. They weren't doing as much adult contemporary R&B. So for him to take me in made me feel amazing. It was unfortunate that we didn't get to finish our album because L.A. Reid came in. It had nothing to do with either one of them, but it was a big corporate decision. But I was like, hey, I work with L.A. Reid too, because he's a huge executive and has done so much. And it was during a time period that I produced an album called Weekend. So when people listen to the album, they're probably like, wow, the sounds are very different on this album. But what happened was we started, like, one side of it was the Clive Davis side and the other side was the L.A. Reid side.
Right. And I got to ask you about something that I'm sure you're getting all the time, especially even these days. Is it true that the song Days Like This off of your album From the Soul of a Man was actually NBA legend Michael Jordan's hype music? Would we call it hype music?
You know what? That was his song.
I love it.
And that wasn't even his favorite. Let me tell you, it's so funny. On my first album, he loved a song called Forever. So he liked the ballads. And the only thing I could say, and I don't know this, but I'm speculating, is that he was so amazing and had so much energy that maybe my music calmed him and balanced that.
That is a big compliment. All right, and speaking of music, let's talk about you releasing your 10th studio album. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me more about it, and what is it? Fast? Is it up-tempo? Is it, kind of an ode to the R&B? Tell us more.
Here to Stay is the title, and it is a new project on my Sincere Soul record label with a company called SRG, and it's a contemporary R&B album. It sticks to the love themes, but the production is very modern and moody. I almost titled the album After Hours because it's really sexy. A lot of the music is sexy in the production, but we stick to themes that really were inspired by my wife, who you know as Judge Faith.
Right.
The lyrics and everything reflect what my relationship is right now. It's getting well embraced. I'm not reading every review, but I am seeing the social media tweets and IG messages and all of that about it, and I'm just so grateful.
Oh, you're making me swoon. I grew up, my parents, Barry White, Luther Vandross, R&B, that was the soundtrack of my life. So I can't wait for the new album, and you're getting ready to hit the road for a national tour. Tell me more about that.
I do my first dates January 16, actually, so I get to have a little holiday, but at the same time, I have to put together what my long-form show is going to be like. I just start to promo the album until we latch into the longer tours. Sometime in the spring and summer, you probably hear a big touring.
Is there an Atlanta stop?
There definitely will be. So KennyLattimore.com is where you can get all the information about where I'm going to be. I even have like a VIP lounge where you can sign up and get an email so you don't have to really look for it. And I'll send you information about touring and everything, but it has every aspect of what's going on, all encompassing with me. And then the new album, Here to Stay, is actually out now on all music platforms, digital. If you want a CD, you can still get a CD. at Amazon.
Yes, awesome. I'm one of those people. I still like a CD.
Yeah, I love to have a physical copy.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us today. Best of luck, and hopefully we'll chat with you when you come to Atlanta in 2022.
Absolutely.
Happy
Look
New Year.
forward to
Happy
it.
blessings.
Thank you.